The bottom line is homunculi are annoying.
Well, let's see what this EX.
Yeah, I'm gonna play through this straight because I think a couple people missed the beginning of the game anyway. But
I guess you just pick up from there.
yeah, but also just because it's been so long, it won't. We should.
And by so long, you mean like
A day.
hours.
Time is relative.
I was gonna say not even a day. I don't think.
That, and I'm just curious to see if there are any, like little hinty differences.
You about to get stabbed.
Yeah, you don't ever notice the only time a car drives through this city, it hits somebody. Or tries to.
You about to get stabbed.
I like how it just does it. Yep, there's the pants. He just does it in broad daylight.
But there's no one around.
Damn, it's Beeben's bomb or whatever the hell town the noun is called.
The fated hour is 2:30.
So does that mean? Trying to figure out time travel's just
Not easy.
frustrating was the word I was gonna use.
What the? What's going on? What on earth could have happened?
Umbrellas. Am I dead again?
Bingo. I'm flattered that you know me, but how does it feel to be dead, Ike?
I feel like you should be more flabbergasted that he
making
knows
fun
who
of
you
me?
are.
Yeah. Seems a little
Not at all.
odd.
I beg your pardon if I've offended you. You are strongly fated today. You see, you are destined to die. But if you have the will to somehow reverse that fate by yourself, I can lend you some measure of strength. How about it? Will you deal
Yeah, you don't do all that big S stuff.
Sure. You're on.
Well, I do like a man who jumps at an opportunity.
So we have to play through the whole game.
Understand something I
Not the whole game. Just
nature is very potent.
an extended
Just
prologue.
because you managed to avoid death once doesn't mean you've escaped the threat. Unless you tear out its very roots, destiny can't be cheated.
Got it. The hard part starts after you come back to life.
Oh, I love how he's been here before.
He's so knowledgeable now.
But that's also where your own strengths come into play. Are you ready? I'm going to give you some of my time-shifting powers, Ike.
You can throw it down and nothing happens, and he drops it from like 10,
Use it well.
or like, what's the terraces, but he drops it from like 3 feet, it blows up.
Shh.
but it's not as though you can use it anywhere or anytime you want. This will respond to phenomena that have some relevance to you as its
This
user.
is
As soon as it begins to respond, it's usable, and you can select the digipad by pushing on the square button. After that, you specify the destination time and enter the X button to be sent to that time, alright?
Oh,
Oh, sorry. I was reading something
No,
really
the
quick.
old Ike is coming
You
back.
can't solve the real problem by just using it when you're about to die. It's better to make use of it to remove the underlying cause of your death.
Oh, I'm gonna do that, alright.
And one more thing.
Something else?
Yes. And it's very important. If the response begins in the time-space you've traveled out to, please come back immediately. Other people and objects can be just left in another time and stay intact. But that isn't true for you as the user. If it starts to respond, you need to come back quickly, or you won't be able to get back at all. Just be careful of that. It looks like time is something even more serious than I know. Good luck.
I'm going to do what the internet claims is the better ending first. Just because I like resolution.
Shouldn't you say the better ending for the last ending? So that will be the last thing that you saw was the best possible ending?
Sir,
Unless they're
Please
so
wait.
close to each other.
are you alright?
They're very
Do you
similar.
feel sick or something?
Oh, that asshole.
You like throw a shrimp at you?
I
Sir,
think it's supposed to be spaghetti.
Yes, my daughter.
Huh? Huh? Oh, sorry. I fell asleep.
Dana. Dana, that'll do.
okay.
Oh. I'll just leave what I owe for the coffee here.
75 cents. But,
2001, maybe.
The stone's not here. Not in this time, anyway.
What?
Well, maybe I'll see it later.
Did I miss this?
Nope,
I
that
don't
was
remember
not.
that. That's new.
Yes, that is new.
So he remembers it being there.
Hmm, 2 o'clock.
you're about to get stabbed. I had an appointment to keep with getting killed.
Seems somewhat familiar, doesn't it?
So what now? I don't even remember. Oh.
Fortune's told. Let's hear it then.
Aren't you Hugo's? How did you know that?
I am your husband.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, you're right. You don't think about these things
No.
in the grand scheme.
I guess maybe she doesn't even know that.
This is complicated as Bioshock Infinite.
Although
I have been waiting.
she should recognize him because she would have known him when he
I've
was
been here
that
a
young.
bunch of
I
times,
suspect.
right?
No, but I suppose you could have been. Perhaps in another place I am as yet unaware of, sitting here as I am. I will tell your fortune at no cost.
Yeah, about that. Can I ask you
Are
something?
you my wife?
Yeah.
I'm going to find a red stone soon. It's probably the Philosopher's Stone.
That thing.
If I use it, then Homunculus...
No, don't utter the name of that cursed abomination. Who knows if he might be listening?
All right. I'll make up my own mind about what to do with the stone. How's that sound?
Then it is in your
You're not telling a
hands.
fortune.
I will lay my hopes on the future of your design.
Nice fortune.
Wow, that was great. Mm-hmm. I kind of like that.
He just like walks in and he's just like, Philosopher's Stone, Homunculus, just like, hey, and he's like, okay, I'm leaving.
I like that there's finally a game where, like, it doesn't force upon you the not knowledge. Like, it lets you as the player sort of exhibit the fact that you've played the game a whole bunch of times.
Yeah. Okay. Let me try
I
something.
mean, any more so than being able to solve puzzles without like going through the
Well,
steps
no,
first,
but like,
or,
no, but like
having
plot.
the NPCs actually respond to the fact that you know what's going to happen.
Yes. Like that the game knows. Like you can tell the game you know.
Me? A performer? You've got to be kidding me. But the square does get a lot of performers. You know, street performers. They get a pretty big crowd going. It's kind of nice.
Go talk to the street performer. Like I know who you are.
I know you're me. Don't touch me.
Hey, that's me.
Yes. I love this.
Tackle him.
Is that still me? Yep.
Apparently.
Hey, that's me.
So I'm
Hey,
just
that's
letting this
me.
go while I read something really quick because it looks like
It's over.
That's awesome. This is awesome.
Hey.
He really just knows everything that happened. This
Hey,
is great.
that's my daughter.
Oh.
okay. Okay.
Oh, do you know that that's Hugo? Oh, please, for the love of God, let's know that that's Hugo.
Jeez, I don't think anybody can make it out of that mess.
Hey, that's the drunk that runs me over.
Hey, that's the other trunk that runs through.
Ooh, look at that big bird.
Hey, Hugo.
Hey, it's you.
Why are you trying to kill me?
My son.
Little bastard.
Grandpa's in there. Please help him.
My dad's not
Help,
there.
please.
Hey, Hugh. I mean...
If you
He's lying. No. Yeah. Is this what you got to do, or did
Sorry,
you just
kid.
pick that?
Yep.
Talk to the kid.
No.
Or is that? Will that just yield the same thing?
It's the same thing.
Bye. This is how I know not to die.
Hey,
Hey, it's me again.
it's still me.
Well, you can't skip it.
Even I can do that. Wait, no, don't! Wonder if it's different. And what the letter says, I mean.
This is great.
You're
The
awesome.
red
Star.
stone is the Philosopher's Stone, and the source of Homunculus's life. It's also the main element in the elixir of life, which is supposed to cure all diseases.
Give it to the mom.
So,
Yes!
Ding.
This
ding,
may
ding,
have hopped
ding.
into one of my favorite games. Just for this playthrough. This is great.
I give it to the fortune teller.
Wow, so it's really just this short because you just solve everything.
Yep.
Yes!
It's amazing.
It's the best game ever. Well, I'm gonna find that dude that made this game and give him a big old hug. You, sir, are a craftsman.
Oh, whoops. Shoot.
There's that fucking dog.
I've
You know
got
everything, but you can't remember which way to go to the alchemist's house.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
You, sir, are a walking contradiction.
I've got to go back to the cafe.
Scotch Korean.
Scotch Korean.
This is great.
Shoot.
Is this are you still doing the better one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can go through the entire game without time traveling once and just be like, owned.
Yeah, actually, the split is like at the very, very end. Like, it's literally a binary choice of if you go here, you get this ending. If you go here, you get this ending.
The EX?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so ending one, the better ending is giving the stone to the mom.
Is Dana, I mean, that waitress who was just here, around?
Oh, so you found out her name already, did you, sir?
Well, she is my daughter.
Better get in line. Just kidding. Dana's in the back. She was just about to go catch up with a customer who left something here.
That's me. I forgot them here.
Oh, I see. Dana?
I'm just leaving now. Oh, it's you. You forgot these.
Yeah.
What are these?
This
It's
lighter
the stone.
and the pretty
Oh, the
stone,
lighter.
They're yours, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Give them here.
Oh, good. I was just about to go chasing after you.
So now she won't go back in the past.
Oh, so she goes chasing after you,
Thanks
and then
for
she has
coming
to
back.
get sucked back in time. You lose her.
Mm-hmm.
And now that won't happen. Which is good, I guess?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, technically, the only reason why she would have wanted to go back to her past with her family and your father.
So now, I guess.
We're still not getting killed.
Well, actually.
Uh-oh. So we have to get killed at one. We have to go in that damn bar.
Yep.
I know your game.
I know what you're playing.
Are you gonna help my grandpa?
No. Okay, I'll give it a try. If you're gonna go running into a burning building, I don't know that I'll give it a try would be a sufficient answer. You go, what have you done? Oh, and we're dead.
I can't go back to the same time as before. I have to fix this another way. I guess the only thing to do is to use the stone, the Philosopher's Stone.
This is amazing.
I can fix this the same way I did in my last playthrough.
Yeah, you remember the ending of our BioShock rant video? That was amazing! This is that game!
BioShock turned into this.
This is great. This is great. This is how you do a game with time travel.
Yes.
Take notes, Ken Levine.
Well, you have a nerve, my girl.
Really?
What with that one being punished yesterday, too? What
Who is the
you
girl?
don't understand.
We don't know, do we?
Difficult about being more quiet-like. Dressing above one's station is an offense, you know. Do you want to be punished, like that woman?
What's wrong with wearing what one likes? And this dress is one of my quieter ones. Really good ladies. You'd like to wear this kind of a dress yourself, wouldn't you?
Showing all that cleave.
Well, I never. A little neighborly advice, and she sasses me. All right, we'll have the law down here.
That's right. You tell her. Oh, that's not very pleasant, is it? Come on. Let's just
Showing all
let
that
this
skin.
pass. All right.
And get locked up in that place.
Well then,
She's a
in
witch.
exchange for us not telling the law, you'll make us dresses for free. Right, that is. You're a seamstress, you are.
That's right. You tell her. You'll make me one too. Oh dear. I don't see how I could do a thing like that.
We're
Oh,
doing
gee.
this just to be obliging.
Whoa!
She's a witch! The cleavage of no man falls from the sky! She has breasts and juices fall from the sky.
already. Get yourselves home, everyone.
Fetch up! Oh, sir! This man just suddenly... I see now. It was you. This little girl called for help. Wicked little sly boot. The hussy. Sir, you must arrest her at once.
What? Why should you think a thing like that?
Love that beard, sir.
What's this now? What are you doing here?
Do I recognize that gentleman for some reason?
Well, we went through the scene.
Oh, must have been while I was upstairs.
Oh, shoot, you're right, it was.
Where do you think
This
you're
is
going?
exactly what happened when we met her the first time, when we time traveled with, for the sake of difference. I used the lighter last time.
Oh, this is my future tech.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea. I'll just turn this thing on and...
Lord Almighty!
What do you think you're doing?
Listen carefully. Stop bothering this woman and go home. If you do as I say, no harm will come to
I
you.
won't put your soul
This
into my,
time,
my magic calling box.
If you don't, I'll use this
Soul
machine.
is mine, brain, brain.
I can trap any of you inside this box in an
You're
instant.
trying to steal Rome's soul
Sweet
with your
savior.
magic box?
And you will keep what happened here a secret. Understand?
Yes. Everyone, give your word.
I promise. Forgive us, please.
Please.
Will that be, all?
So take a
If
hot
it is,
chocolate.
you could perhaps go away now. And everyone, go home too. Godspeed.
The almighty Samsung.
Oh, thank you. You've saved me. But who are
You
you?
gonna trap my soul in the box?
No, nobody you need to be afraid of. But enough about that. Oh,
What? What is it?
well...
Look, why don't you stop by my house? It's right over there. We can't stay out here, and you can tell me everything inside.
Okay, I'm your father. And this
Let
is what
me
I did.
introduce myself.
And then I went into the future, and then your
I'm
brother,
what?
my actual other son, wants to kill
I'm
me
Ike.
because he doesn't
Ike
realize who I
Kush.
am, but he wants to kill me for thinking that I
Well,
killed who I
Ike,
am.
shall we?
And now this homunculus guy wants to make sure that I actually go back in time and create him after I already kind of created him, and then he wiped my memory, and then I ended up back here. It's really quite simple when you think about it.
But I'm only your foster father, not your biological.
Yeah, well, details.
Except, well...
What is it?
Oh, I guess I just go in ahead of you. I was waiting for you
You
to...
certainly do like coming in uninvited, don't you?
Mother, I'm home. How
I'd
are you
hop all
feeling?
over that.
I am
My
alright
wife.
today. There hasn't been a great deal of pain. Is someone with you? A guest?
Your husband.
Wow, would you look at those strange clothes?
We met in the square.
oh,
I think I came in like right here. Because I remember I've just not as much pain today.
Your friend's voice is remarkably like your father's.
Oh, she's blindish at the
Do you
moment.
think so? Where is Father anyway?
Closed up down there again. He won't come up, even with Mother like this.
It's all right, Hugo.
Your father's
I
here
love your father
downstairs.
better for doing what he believes in.
Is that how it is?
Hugo, you'll carry on after your father someday, won't you?
And he does.
I don't know yet.
As an old bitter man seeking revenge.
Well, maybe I'll just go take a
Or
peek.
maybe not.
I wonder if Father had his dinner yet.
He sounds
will you excuse me for a second?
Because I'm here to change all that.
I'm home, Father.
This is like
How
what I've
are
always
you?
wanted. A game where you know what happens, you just stop all the bad shit from happening, and you're done.
I guess that means the medicine for Mother isn't ready yet.
Try
Margaret,
using this.
will you give this to your father?
Huh? What?
Well, okay.
Of course.
So wait. Was that always his intention?
So now he doesn't, or
Why
now
was
the
it-
brother won't think that Ike gave it to him.
So what about all of this homunculus crap?
Wait.
Sorry to disturb you, Dr. Wagner.
That's some...
The stone. It's the Philosopher's Stone?
Drop spoon.
What did you just say?
If you take a chip from that stone and brew it, you can make the elixir, the cure-all. Your wife will be cured for sure.
This is the...
Philosopher's Stone, yes, we've already been through
It's the
this.
real
Just take a
thing.
chip
You've
from it.
established
As soon
this.
as possible, please.
I thank you.
So he is altruistic. He was
Please,
actually
it's
trying
okay.
to save his wife.
I'll be going now.
But after he lost his wife, he changed goals.
But it wasn't the stupid goal that his son had.
Mm-hmm.
It was an equally... Okay, maybe an equally stupid
And
goal.
he totally did save his wife, it just took him 500 years.
He's gonna disappear. Yep. Does that mean she's gonna live forever? Or if
No.
you're sick, it makes you well.
I think it's just if you're sick, it makes you well. It was a cure-all, not necessarily a potion for...
This is the end.
What have you done, Ike?
I've won. Cheated fate.
Yeah, I didn't
This
die
is the
today. I
best
died
day
450
ever.
years ago. Take that, fate.
You're all right again.
I can't stay in bed anymore, can I?
Who's in the box?
I'm just sad now. Is this the epilogue? It didn't say it.
This doesn't get a real epilogue.
It's just a one long... Those stupid drunks. What?
Probably an ancestor. Or, well,
Oh.
son, grandson.
What is the word?
Descendant.
Descendant. There you go. Thank you.
Son, grandson, etc. Oh, come on.
Better not.
Nah, it's just a cat.
No.
You forgot this book, sir. Jesus.
Oh, God. Huh? Is it a cousin?
You're a dumbass.
Sorry, Dad. Say words.
No. And he gets hit by the drunk people.
No, he's friends with the drunk people. Maybe they're not drunks
That
because
doesn't mean they don't hit him.
I don't know, maybe they're not drunks because...
They have a friend
he's their
who
friend.
disapproves of their binge drinking.
That deserves an extra credit sequence. So, what do you think about what I would argue is the true ending?
But only once you go through everything else.
Mm-hmm. So you have to experience everything in order to know
The best course of action.
to do that.
No, I mean, I'm glad that this exists. Though I'm glad because, you know, like I said, this is pretty much what you you should be able to do in games like this. What could possibly be different about EX2? I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I'll show you guys, but this is definitely the better version. You still accomplish the same goal, but in this one, you use the Philosopher's Stone to do something slightly different.
And the other one? Okay.
Alright. So we just skip this and go to the Curry Kid.
Curry the Kid.
Alright, so... Oh, here we go.
EX dot.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. If you just circumvented the entire game, how come Marguerite's still Marguerite, not Dana?
How do you know?
Because she didn't have blonde hair.
No.
Living a new life. But you're gone. What? I'm very confused. Sure?
Should have been Dana that you saved from the street, and Marguerite should have been the waitress. That would have been awesome.
Well, I would argue that maybe it's implied that that ends up happening, but yeah, they didn't actually show it. But that wouldn't have happened until after you prevented everything.
Wait.
It should have been when you faded away, Margaret should have faded into Dana. And vice versa.
But you don't see it.
Yeah.
Because they would have never been switched.
Alright. So instead, you walk away. Because now, instead of actually going to the root to the problem, we're going to confront Homunculus.
And probably not end as well.
We'll see. It depends on your... I don't think it ends quite as cleanly, but it still ends well, I would say.
Wait, what?
It'll depend... Well, watch. Let's see what you think. Personally, I think the other
Where are
end-
you? Oh, great. But you still have the stone.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think you were doing? I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Dave.
The stone.
Do you still have it?
I have it.
Smash it.
So, it was too difficult after all to challenge fate.
Hey, there's something I want to ask you.
Yes, what might that be?
I need to show you this.
Oh, what a bother. I wanted to wait till later to make my appearance.
It's this stone. It wants to go home.
What? Put the genie back in the bottle.
Or alternately, if she was inside the stone, then she just touched herself.
I did it.
And erased herself from existence.
So did he.
And technically...
Free from fate.
Alright, I'm a little disappointed. The internet promised me a nifty action sequence.
Was that action?
No.
Well, maybe there's more.
Maybe. Well, I think...
You don't know. This is the same.
It's the same epilogue as before. Would you like to watch it again?
No. Not particularly. So that was nifty, huh?
That was not a nifty action sequence.
Let's see what this person...
I like ending 1 much, much better.
EX? Oh, yeah.
Scott Kick.
Locations of the man and woman looking for each other are in this guide.
Jeannie Hartman. You know, at a couple points, Margaret did sound familiar, but I didn't know from where.
I looked her up. It didn't seem like
I think maybe
she was in anything.
I think maybe some of them were working under an alias, like they did on Resident Evil.
And Metal Gear Solid, which means they're not SAG, which means they're non-union.
Darn, I missed it. I wanted to see who... oh, you said you looked it up already. I was going to try to see who did old Wagner.
Yeah, he didn't do much.
It's Curry the Kid Shutaro. This is going to be fun to try to edit together. I'm not sure I really want to show all the... let me replay this first part of EX. I'll probably make EX1 its own video, and maybe tack on EX2 at the end. I guess the only advantage of EX2 is you get to throw down with Homunculus.
Nifty action scene.
Yeah. As opposed to ending 1 is much better, where you prevent Homunculus from ever existing.
Instead of...
And you save the mom. And not only did we save the baby, but yeah, technically Margaret should have become Dana and vice versa.
Apparently, Ike then becomes an immortal wanderer who permanently loses all of his long-term memories on a regular, periodic basis, but I don't know at what point that's explained.
He becomes the wandering Jew.
Apparently.
Except I think he has his memories.
Coming into contact with himself. Yep.
It's funny, this guy wrote a whole paragraph of like, the EX ending explained.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, I don't know, it makes perfect sense to me.
Apparently, the Digipad being destroyed, according to this. The thing it's being destroyed, the homunculus explodes or melts because apparently its life is connected to the Digipad somehow. It didn't look like it hit her.
I thought it blew up in his
No, I think it just sort of...
She was like...
Apparently, she must have put like enough of her life force into the Digipad.
Her power.
Yeah.
It's a stupid thing. Like, what if it would have gotten broken before that? It would just died.
Well, apparently that was a risk
she was willing to
take.
Well, I suppose if she hadn't, then she hadn't, she would never exist in the first place.
Yeah. Is that why she was so weak?
Could be.
Versus when she first comes out of the thing. Seems very spry.
So it looks like Eckhart and the director get together. The daughter is happy. Helene, everyone's happy. That's all you need to know. Yeah, that one went by a lot faster.
7 minutes.
This doesn't answer the most important question of all. If you hadn't existed and time traveled, does it become a museum or a library?
Well, it was a museum
To start.
But does he just sell the house? Because you had to talk him into keeping the house to make it a museum.
No, but remember the daughter said she was going to try to convince the dad.
Yeah,
So maybe she ended up doing it. Yeah, but then you'd have to assume that she's the one that did it.
Yeah, because remember she was saying she was going to write a note in the egg.
But then, did it become a museum?
Museum.
Or a library?
Became a museum. Because it started as a museum.
And then you could go futz with it.
Yeah, you have to pretend that at the beginning of this game, no time travel has happened yet.
Lebensbaum translates to Life's Tree, the name of the town. 22-year-old name, I course she dies in the game. By homunculus, a djinn or genie. So I guess a genie isn't artificially created.
Possible. I mean, it kind of like throws in an extra whatchamacallit.